guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you're watching this face for the first time, then you should hit the subscribe button to see it more often, if that makes any sense. Okay, so as you know from the title that today we'll be talking about the keto diet, and I think I should say the most hyped diet, thanks to the Bollywood celebrities and Karan Johar for promoting it like anything. So, you know, everybody is running behind keto, and here I will be talking about the myths related to keto diet. So I'll be talking about those myths. I hope everybody who is watching this video might already know what is a keto diet, and if there is somebody who doesn't know what is a keto diet, so let me explain. Generally our body takes energy from the carbs. Now carbs are like roti, sabzi, dal, chawal. These all things contain carbs in high amount. Daily काम करने के लिए हमारी body को energy चाहिए होती है जो हमें carbs से मिलती है. Okay. Now when we are on keto, we reverse this diet. We take high fats and we take low carbs, so that our body will use stored fat to do daily tasks. I hope that was clear. So this is what keto diet. You take high fat and you take low carbs. Your body will use stored fat to generate energy to do daily tasks, and when the stored fat will burn, you will lose weight. That is how keto diet works. And there comes the myth number one, that it is a high protein diet. Some people misunderstood the concept and they start thinking that it is a high protein diet where we have to take high proteins and moderate fat and less carbs. No, it is a high fat diet which contains less carbs and moderate protein. Now let me explain what is the difference between protein and fat. Proteins is like egg white is protein. The yellow part, the yolk part is other example of the fat is cheese, ghee, dark chocolate, salmon, nuts. These all things are the examples of fat. When it comes to protein is like dairy products and fish, chicken. These all things are protein. Okay, so the myth number two is that it will cause you a high level of cholesterol. Now this is not true. This kind of situation will only occur when you have no idea what you have to eat, when you have to eat, and in how much amount you need to eat. So before you go on keto, do a full research. Even my reference when I was on keto was totally Google. So yeah, before going on keto, do a full research, and I would suggest you to download an app which is like Healthify Me, where you can add and check how much an item is containing carbs, proteins, fat and everything. So you can have a full track of how much calories and how much fat, protein you are taking in a day. Myth number three is that you will feel energy deprived. Now this will happen when you will be new on keto. Like the first 3 or 4 days will be very difficult because you are changing your whole diet. Bachpan se we've been feeding ourselves very high carb diet, and then all of a sudden one day you decided to go on a reversal of that diet. So this will happen only like for 3 days, and it will happen when you don't know what to eat, when to eat, and when you'll avoid eating. So going on keto doesn't mean you have to stop eating. It means you have to just reverse your diet. So it doesn't make any sense if you will keep starving yourself. Not gonna help. So there comes a myth number 4. People think you have to eat less, which is so not true. I mean, there are less options as compared to carbs, but there are options, and if you are on keto, you have to deal with those options. You have to make yourself comfortable and you have to eat those things. So myth number 5, that vegetarians have no options. I have heard so many vegetarian friends saying, yaar hum to anda nahi kha sakte, hum chicken nahi kha sakte, hum keto pe nahi ja sakte. This is so not true. You can have so many vegetables which are low in carb, and it all depends upon how you are cooking it. Even non-vegetarians cannot have anda, chicken on daily basis. They need some variety, so they go for cauliflowers and other vegetables. So if you are giving the reason that you are vegetarian and you can't be on keto, not gonna work. For all my vegetarian friends have biggest option like paneer. I know you can't eat paneer daily, but paneer is one of the options. Then bell pepper, broccoli, cauliflower and kakdi. Then fruits mein you have strawberries and grapes and everything, watermelon, which are low in carbs. Again, the whole point of eating less carbs, you can eat those vegetables which are low in carbs. They don't take chapati, and or if you really want to take chapati, take one chapati. But vegetarians do have options on keto. That's all my point was. Myth number 6, that you will feel excessive thirst. Okay, this is true that you need to drink at least 3 or 4 liters of water, because you're taking a very high amount of fat and moderate amount of protein, which your body is not used to. So you need to drink at least like 8 to 12 glasses of water daily. And if you will not do it, you might feel constipated. Yeah, that is the situation. So you need to drink a good amount of water to avoid that situation. So one more thing I would like to tell about keto, that everything you will eat on keto is a bit expensive and it'll affect your budget, obviously, because eating chicken and fish and eggs on like regular basis will definitely take a toll on your pocket. But if you are doing this like for like a short period of time, you can do it definitely, but for a lifestyle it is expensive. That is what I have experienced, and that was all. And talking about my experience was pretty good. I was 68 kgs when I started the diet, and when I started the diet, it was good. I could see the difference within 2 weeks, so I kept doing it. And by the end of the diet, I think I did it for like 45 days, and by the end of it I was 57, which is almost like 11 kgs I lost. And I was so happy that I just stopped doing anything, because that was my goal, to reach 57, and I stopped everything. And then the problem started, because when you are on keto, you cannot jump back to your normal diet, which I did, which is not so good and I'm not so proud of. But again, how long you can, avoid sugar, and how long you can avoid the carbs and everything, and the seasonal things like gajar ka halwa and moong dal ka halwa and shadi ka khana will absolutely attract you, and you cannot avoid it. I mean, like, I was doing that diet for 45 days because I was thinking, okay, this is gonna end, this is the limit, this is gonna over soon, so I can do it. But for a lifestyle, I think it is a bit expensive, and for like, it is not sustainable. It is not good for a lifestyle. People can do it, but I would not recommend, because you'll be missing out on so many things if you'll be on keto. So be wise when you go on keto. And the whole purpose of diets are to live a very healthy life, and it is very important to be healthy rather than to be slim, which I realized very later. So I am looking out for other options, and as soon as I'll discover one, I will definitely share with you guys. But keto is good for short-term goals, like you have a wedding to attend, or you want to lose some inches before like within a time limit. You can definitely go on keto. You need to think twice before going on this diet. I mean, कब तक नहीं खाओगे यार, कब तक? हम बचपन से ये सब खाते हुए आए हैं. I don't think so. For me and for my friends who've been on keto with me, this diet worked for a good period of time, but after that we all gave up, because we cannot avoid meetha and roti, chapati, chawal. Back to square one, I am again in the lane of 60s. So I am working out on things. Okay, so that's all for today's video, and I hope I helped you in some of the ways. And if I really did, then you need to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you will be notified next time I will be on YouTube. So yeah, that's all. That's pretty much. So I'll see you next week. Bye.